if you don't have any technical blah, 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 I'll get it.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Infocus. I'm ybhaten. Infocus is a show where I get to share my favorite content creators with you. This week we have a special guest from over on Twitch, my friend Charvana. Charvana is a mystery streamer with a super fun and welcoming community. She plays some really great mystery games like Danganronpa, Nancy Drew, and Phoenix Wright. And I'm really excited to get into it, so let's go meet our friend Charvana. Charvana, thank you so much for being here with us today. What I like to do is get started with a question about why you got started streaming. So is there anything that you can speak to on that topic?
Okay, well, I mean, I have watched the rest of your interview so far, and this is the most dreaded question because it is such a long journey to get started streaming for me. But it's been a really emotional experience, like both inwardly and externally, when it comes to trying to get this channel going. I have had so many things that led me to this point. And it came from a lot of encouragement from a lot of different people. I am an entertainer, first and foremost. I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts and came out to Los Angeles with the intent of being an actor. Okay. A friend of mine actually encouraged me to do YouTube reactions with them. And I didn't know if that was something I wanted to do or if something I would even be good at if people wanted to see me for me and not playing like a character, you know?
Right.
But it was really scary at first. And it was really fun to do. And then pandemic hit. So we weren't really doing anything in groups or together anymore. And I just got super just holed up. And I was a pandemic streamer to start off with. Didn't know if Twitch was something that it would be for me if I could do it. I started watching my friend Actor Pat and his charity streams and just was like, this is actually a lot of fun. I think this is kind of cool. And I have to give there's a lot of gratitude for that because he was the one that actually encouraged me to start on Twitch. Okay. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had known about Twitch streaming and everything beforehand. I had some friends that like kind of gatekeeped it at first. It was like, this is our thing. You're an actor. Don't go into the live streaming industry.
Okay.
So I never thought it was something I could do until I had friends like Pat and Kyle and other people just like pushing it towards me, being like, this is your calling. We love you. Do it. People will be on board. And it's been really good. It's been really good to me since. I've really enjoyed it so far.
So I guess the question is, how have you seen your stream grow, like in the content that you make, and just in general, how have you seen or what have you seen in terms of that?
Okay, so YB, I want you to imagine this as somebody who knows me. I used to be a Dead by Daylight streamer.
Oh, okay.
I haven't played Dead by Daylight in years on my stream at this point. Like I have played Dead by Daylight, but for myself, no, I haven't. Basically, some friends of mine and I started on Xbox, and I was streaming through Xbox and didn't have any kind of else set up, just that and a microphone that I had for some recording stuff for auditions. And it ended up being us just playing games on that and streaming that. And I had a couple of friends from YouTube come over from YouTube and start watching me here. And I just got that super support from the community to like, keep going. See what other games you could play. To the point that I was like, this is fun. I'm going to try to do better. And I can't read chat from where they're at. So let me get this cat litter box and sit it on my coffee table. I put my laptop on top of that so that I could actually read chat. Had that microphone, eventually got this like really crappy camera to the point that it was like still frame shot and you saw like a 2D animation type thing where it was just like still frame. When I was watching or playing Tell Me Why for the first time, and I was like, it's fine. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to see my face anyway. And if they want to see my face, at least they got a little bit of it. They don't need a real picture.
You're a stop motion streamer at that point.
Truthfully, yeah. Got to the point that every other week or so, I would try to invest a little bit more into making stream better, whether it be doing about section stuff, doing like some online content for TikTok, or finally saving up enough for the setup that I have now. I used to have like a curtain here where you guys couldn't see any of my backdrop. And once Emmy kept knocking that down, I was like, Emmy's my cat. I guess it's worth it just to let it all hang out and be as authentically me as possible.
I've definitely seen some changes as well, like in the content that I'm making, or just even in the setup itself. Like it's gone. There's phases to that, and so it's definitely something that I've seen. What would your dream setup look like if you could do anything that you wanted? What would that be?
Okay, first of all, it wouldn't be in my bedroom. That would be a major step up. If I could get like an office, that would be just amazing, incredible. Something you can't see and something not anybody has even seen yet, which is kind of exciting. My friend Gigi got me some of these crystal like chandelier drops, and you can't even see them. We're gonna try. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
No, it doesn't work.
No,
Sorry.
okay.
It doesn't work. Sorry. But I have chandelier drops just hanging all over my setup up here for like raindrops. And if I could get like a cloud wall, do that. Add just like way more rain inspiration because I really like rainy days. I think they're calming. I think they're fun. I think there's ways that you can play out in the rain and just have a good time and not care if you get soaked. I just love the vibe of the like rainstorm and how I have created this community that is the rainstorm, where it's something cozy, but at the same time, something that's so wild and chaotically fun.
And so the rainstorm is what you call your community, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love one thing that you do is whenever somebody comes in and joins the rainstorm, you put a little raindrop on your face.
Yeah.
Like, how did those get started?
Actually, in 2021, I want to say, I got these little raindrops and I decided that every single subscriber that came into my chat would get to be a raindrop in the rainstorm because we all sparkle here. Every single one of us is a sparkly little raindrop and we make up this rainstorm, and you could not make up an entire rainstorm without every single person. They were actually something that I incorporated over Pride one year and decided that this needs to stay. So every year I've gotten just a little bit more and just added something from Pride every year that's kind of stayed on our channel because we need to be prideful all year long and be happy and proud of who we are, no matter who we are. And I love that there's just like every single person sparkles.
I mean, I loved seeing that it was on the microphone and just kind of having that visual of the rainstorm just always being there. It really kind of, to me, speaks to the community aspect of content creation, which I think is massive. I think it's really important to have. So I guess my next question would be like, what is something that you wish that you knew when you first started streaming?
Twitch and live streaming has a interactive back and forth, and something that I've really enjoyed is getting to know people, even if it's just like a little smidgen of every person that comes in there. There's like a companionship. There is some parasocial boundaries, but there is like a companionship that you offer one another, and that's something that I've been so grateful for, because some people that I've met on Twitch have become some of my best friends, and I really enjoy hanging out with them. It's been a creative journey of I get to still be my creative self and bring all that I can to the table and show all the stuff that I can do to entertain, as well as build these connections with a bunch of people that I've really enjoyed streaming with. And that has been something that has been so incredible to me. A lot of my experience on this whole platform has just been something so impactful as me as a person. There have been times, and I feel like a lot of us do go through this at a lot of times, where we surround ourselves with people that don't want to support, or rather like to compete. And especially in a Los Angeles driven area where a lot of people are competing and we're so driven on like, what can I do for me? Being on this platform, I have so enjoyed just being like hyping up my friends, enjoying the community, and like helping each other grow and helping each other succeed. And I think that is such a unique experience that I haven't gotten in a lot of other portions of my life. So distancing myself from those people that did not wanted to gatekeep this experience for themselves, and like pushing myself towards a whole community and curating this space for a lot of people that need this support in their lives. Fantastic. It is like my bread and butter. Everything that I've ever wanted is right there. So I really enjoy creating this space where we all hype each other up. It's been amazing. 2 things I wish I knew when I first started streaming. One thing being, you don't have to be perfect going into this. I am a super perfectionist when it comes to a lot of my stuff. Pandemic was a time where I could finally just be like, I don't care what's going on. It's just, I need something to fill the void and time. And I am kind of grateful for that time period that I had on my own to just be like, just do something. doesn't matter if it's perfect, just do something. And I gave myself finally permission just to be like, okay, it's fine. I'm just playing games with friends. I'm already doing this. I might as well just start. And I hit that go live button with like nothing but an Xbox, and started growing that community from that, and slowly working my way up. I didn't wait until I had the mic, I had the lights, I had the camera. I didn't wait till all that kind of stuff. I just did it. And admittedly, it did take me several months before I even got my first paycheck. So it was definitely a slow growing process, but I think it was worth it. I think it was something that taught me that it's okay to mess up, especially when you're live. There's not going to be perfection every single time. I think one thing I like to say is, if you don't have any technical difficulties while streaming, then are you a real life streamer? But that's one thing. The second thing would be there's going to be a space that you have to keep private for yourself. I think there is a lot of authenticity, especially on my channel. I do want to be as real as possible. I invite you into some stupid, disgusting stories that probably nobody needs to hear. But I do feel like there is a boundary that you need to keep for yourself. Real quick, I have brought a few channel trailers to you because they're a hobby of mine to create for my channel so I can see where I was to where I am. So I'm bringing 3 to you today. And these 3 minutes will show like some of my first content from 2021 to some of the guest highlights that I was talking about with all that mess, because I feel like you have to see the mess after we talk about it. To some of the stuff that you might see today, as well as a whole bunch of the friends that I still hang out with today. So, yeah.
Sweet. Well, let's get into it. I'm excited.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Are you gonna make out on stream, honey?
Honey!
Let's go
It's
this
not
way.
that kind of stream.
What's that?
Let's not go that way. No, get hit. Get wrecked.
This is one of those things where I am not a skilled driver.
Oh, I'm not either.
I'm so scary.
What
And
the
there, you
crap
can see
is
my like
that?
backdrop, that I had all that backdrop and such.
Yeah. The
Not
curtain.
where you can see my
Oh my god! Oh my god. Ooh, that would be cool too. If we got to witness somebody's death, that would be awesome.
ending and rumpa.
Yeah, concentrating helps when you're like fully focused. Booty, booty, booty. Are you over here? No, I'm in the van. Oh, I'm just pissing on it myself. I'm the moron.
So that's the first one.
That one was a lot
as
of
you can
fun.
see.
I liked the booty, booty, booty.
I figured you might, just
Yeah.
because that was Nightwing.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yo!
What's that?
It's okay. I saved it.
Oh! Wow.
Checkmate! We didn't! We didn't! Without meaning to.
That messy. The messy.
That's mess.
I realize it looks a little sus.
She says saran wrapping him into a chair.
Show the people what my creation is.
But why aren't you introducing your makeup to your fans?
Oh yes, this is blue.
He's
So
still-
much smaller than it.
It gets bigger.
Make my nostrils bigger.
Do it. It doesn't have a beard now. Does it feel nice? It went up my nose.
Don't worry, it's not weird. This is totally normal for my stream.
Welcome to my channel.
Yo.
That was fun. What is that red stuff? Is that paint?
No, that's tomato sauce, and I had a Carrie moment for October. So a lot of blood just dripping down and going down. That's actually my sister pouring it on top of my head. By the way, go give blood, because 1 donation of blood can save up to 3 lives, and that's a actual truth. That's on my channel as well. But yeah, it's just so messy. And another really fun point that I wanted to show off from that is the egg. When my sister like knocks the egg on her head and it's
Mhm.
hard, that egg was frozen solid. I had them in my refrigerator, and for whatever reason, they had frozen in the back of my fridge. So a couple of the eggs that were supposed to be liquid were just like ice. And we didn't know it at the time. We were just like trying to crack it, and it was just like that thunk, thunk, thunk. And we found out it was just like a fully iced egg. So a lot of fun memories in that one that just make me smile and just be like, yes. Yes, this is the reel I mostly currently use, and it highlights not only some of the friends that I do things with, but also just some of what you might see on my channel whenever I am by myself. And I hope you enjoy.
You ready?
I need to put on deodorant.
Oh my god! Oh, I just
That was the dumbest laugh I've ever done.
We still need to disarm bombs, and we've got 1 second.
Oh, wait.
I know that voice.
Yes! Beep beep!
Let's go.
Oh, shoot. No, don't shoot. Don't shoot.
I'm not mad. I'm just going mad. It's different.
You wouldn't let me eat you?
Hello, food baby.
I shall call you Poop.
Consume you? I should rephrase because we're on the internet.
I like it.
That really hurt.
We do not do unsafe things here.
Just don't laugh at me.
I'm not gonna lie, it reminds me of the club.
I'm having too much fun.
Oh, Emmy. She's too cute. And that, oh my gosh, that video is a lot of fun. How do you choose the clips that you use for these?
I go through a rigorous process of downloading all of my clips at the end of each month, and then like I categorize them. I'm a little OCD with all of this, but I will take stuff and put them in like, oh, this is funny, this is epic, this is just a noise that I really liked at making, and everything that I clip. Shout out to Injeffable, thank you so much for most of the clips on my channel. But I will like categorize them all and then go through what I like the most, put them in a DaVinci Resolve, and just like sort until I can get down to a minute and see whatever is my favorite bits. And my favorite bits have to be like 2 seconds, 3 seconds in length, just so you can fit as much as possible. And I really enjoy making these trailers because it was just something fun that will forever be a staple of like who I am, and just get to be like, you guys only got to see 3 minutes of my stream, but hopefully you have a better idea of who I am at this point. And especially getting to like share some of the stuff you don't normally get to see on YouTube, like my highlights and everything. So it's always a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to continue making these. I think I'll probably get inspired to go make another one here soon.
Having been there for a lot of the moments in the most recent one was just a lot. It's always like nostalgic to look back on those things. And I don't know, I really enjoy them. Channel trailers are some of my favorite things on Twitch, and I do like that, you know, YouTube's incorporated that as well. But yeah, they're some of my favorite things to look through, and it always just brings a lot of joy seeing the things that the creator you know, is wanted to have in those videos. Like, these are the clips and the moments that I value, and yeah, it's just fun to see what everybody's personality shine through in those videos. It's a lot of fun.
If I can make myself smile, I hope that I can make somebody else smile too, but I just feel like highlighting the best moments for myself is what's most important, and then hopefully everybody else enjoys them as well.
Imposter syndrome, you know, coming to stream feeling like, what am I doing? Have you ever battled that, or have you ever encountered it? And you know, can you speak to how you may have overcome that?
Several times, and it stinks to say, you just got to push past it. But honestly, so many times have I come to stream with imposter syndrome, or feeling like my perfectionist self needs to have their hands in everything, otherwise it won't be perfect, and I won't be like every other streamer that can do all this by themselves. Yeah, imposter syndrome hits hard. It just happens, and every single person feels it, self included. But the problem with that is you're only limiting yourself. And to just say you got to push past it feels so shallow, but at the same time, you have to be your own hype man first. You have to be the person that encourages yourself, because as much as you can expect or hope other people will do it, you can't expect everybody else to do it for you. So it has to come here first and foremost. Know that you are just as best as you can be. You are the only you that will ever be. So show the world what you got.
All right, Char, thank you so much for coming and doing this with me today. I appreciate
Absolutely.
you coming in. Here's that moment. We're just going to open the floor for you if you want to go ahead and let people know where they can find you and what you've got going on.
Well, first and foremost, you can follow me right now at twitch.tv/Charvana. You can also follow my socials over on Twitter and on Instagram if you want to, or on YouTube where I'm doing a reaction series all on my own. But yeah, you guys can follow me on all sorts of things. I'm the mystery streamer on Twitch.
Sweet. Well, thank you again. I have had an absolutely great time. I appreciate you coming through to do this with me, and we will see you over on Twitch.
Absolutely. Madam needs her food now, so I'll see you later.
All right, we'll see ya. Thank you again, Charvana, for making the time to join us today. This was a blast, and it was great to hear your thoughts as we reflected on your streaming journey. Everyone go drop Charvana a follow. Links are all in the description down below. Also, be sure to like and subscribe for more Infocus, and let me know who you'd like to see next and what you'd like to ask them down in the comments below. Love you all, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.